At the end of your trial, why does the judge tell the jury for them not to consider sympathy when evaluating and determining the verdict in this case? Would you like to learn the answer? Come join me as I share with you this great information. Hi, I'm Gerry Oginski. I'm a New York medical malpractice and personal injury lawyer practicing law here in the state of New York. So here's a little secret. At the end of the trial, the judge is required to give the jury the law as it applies in that particular case. Whether it's a car accident case or a medical malpractice case or even a wrongful death matter, the judge will tailor the law, the specific law that the jury is told they must follow. So now, as part of those legal instructions, one of the things the judge is going to tell the jury is, listen, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you are not to consider sympathy when deciding who is going to get a verdict in their favor. Now, why is that done? It's done for a key reason that typically when an injured victim comes into court asking to be compensated for the harms and losses that they have suffered because they believe of somebody else's carelessness, now it's very easy and very natural to feel bad for that person. But the judge will tell the jury specifically, you cannot let sympathy sway your verdict. Instead, you have to rely on the evidence, you have to rely on the testimony that you've seen here to determine who's more likely right than wrong. Who's right? Who deserves a verdict in this case? Is it the injured victim or is it the people that they have sued? And that's what the jury is supposed to focus on. During my closing remarks, I will actually turn to the jury and say, ladies and gentlemen, we are not here for your sympathy. We are not here for a handout. But what we are here is full and fair justice, full and fair compensation for my client who sustained all these terrible injuries. You've heard them firsthand. You've heard from the doctors who've treated my client. And now we tell the jury straight out, listen, we don't want your sympathy. My client has all the sympathy in the world from their friends, from their family, from their colleagues. That's not why we're here. Instead, we tell the jury, listen, we're here for a verdict in our favor because this person was careless, and as a direct result of that carelessness, now they cause my client all the various harms and injuries and disabilities. And now they're obligated to repay my client compensation for all of those harms and injuries. That's what we do at the end of the case. And the judge simply reinforces that fact and tells them, you are not to consider sympathy in this case. So why do I share this quick tidbit of information with you? I share it with you to give you an insight and an understanding into what goes on during the trial process in an accident case or a medical malpractice case or even a wrongful death case here in the state of New York. You know, I realize you're watching this because you probably have questions or concerns about your own particular matter. Well, if your matter happened here in New York and you do have legal questions, what I encourage you to do is pick up the phone and call me. I can answer your legal questions. You know, this is something I do every single day and I'd love to talk to you. You can reach me at 516-487-8207 or by email at Gerry, G-E-R-R-Y, at oginski-law.com. That's it for today's quick video. I'm Gerry Oginski. Have a wonderful day.